Parts of the pituitary gland, division of the pituitary gland. This pituitary gland is divided into the adenohypophysis. Previously it is known as the anterior lobe or adenohypophysis. It is anteriorly situated. Now the neurohypophysis, it is the posterior lobe. In this diagram, this red color, it is the adenohypophysis, while this yellow structures, it is the neurohypophysis. Now these two parts are embryologically plus structurally and functional, different from each other. Either development or their structures or their functions, both are separate from each other. Now this adenohypophysis or anterior lobe, it is the cellular part. It is the cellular part of the pituitary gland, rich in the cells. This adenohypophysis has a pouch. This pouch is known as the intraglandular cleft. Intraglandular cleft. What is the intraglandular cleft? This represents the persistence of the structures from which this pituitary gland anterior part is developed. That is the Rathke's pouch. This anterior lobe, basically it is ectodermal in origin. Ectodermal. And it develops from a cavity that extends from the roof of the stomodium. Stomodium, it will discuss in the embryology. Stomodium, it is basically the primitive mouth. From this stomodium, there is a pouch. That pouch is known as the Rathke's pouch, which forms this anterior lobe, and its remains known as the intraglandular cleft, which is present in the anterior lobe, adenohypophysis. Now this anterior lobe is further divided into three parts. First, it is the PD. PD means it is the pars distans. Pars distans. This pars distans, it is the larger part of this anterior lobe. This pars distans is situated in front of the intraglandular cleft. In front of intraglandular cleft. Now, a part behind this intraglandular cleft, which is sandwiched between this cleft and the posterior lobe, neurohypophysis. This part is the second part, that is the PI. It represents the pars intermedium. This is the first part and this is the second part, pars intermedia. This pars intermedia, it is rudimentary in the human beings. It is rudimentary in humans. And it is situated behind this intraglandular cleft. This is the pars intermedia. Now the third part of this adenohypophysis, that is the PT. It is the pars tuberalis. Pars tuberalis. It is the third part. It is the extension of the anterior lobe and it surrounds the infundibulum or pituitary stalk. It surrounds the pituitary stalk and this part is known as the pars tuberalis. So, adenohypophysis, it has the three parts: pars distalis, pars intermedia and the pars tuberalis. Now the neurohypophysis. The neurohypophysis, it is neuroectodermal in origin. Neuroectodermal. Origin. It develops from a pouch from the diencephalon of the brain. Diencephalon part of the brain. From that part, in the primitive stage, there is a pouch that goes downwards and both structures fuse to form the pituitary gland. So it is neuroectodermal in the origin. This posterior lobe, neurohypophysis, is further divided into the three parts. First, it is the PN, that is the pars nervosa. Pars nervosa. This is the largest part of this neurohypophysis. This is the largest part. And this is situated behind the pars intermedia. Then the second part, it is the pituitary stalk that is known as the infundibulum. Infundibulum, it is the upward extension of the neurohypophysis. This infundibulum connects the pituitary gland with the hypothalamus. And this infundibulum is a hollow structure. Now the third part of this, it is the amine, that is the median eminence. Of tuber cinerum. This tuber cinerum, it is a part. It is a part of the hypothalamus. Now, at the junction of the infundibulum and this is the tuber cinerum, there is a bulging. This bulging is known as the median eminence. Median eminence of the tuber cinerum. This median eminence, infundibulum anteriorly, see, it is bounded by the optic chiasma, and the posteriorly it is bounded by a structures which discuss in the brain, that is known as the mammillary body. Mammillary body. So median eminence, it is the bulging at the tuber cinerum, at the junction of the infundibulum with this part, that is the median eminence. So neurohypophysis, it has a three part: pars nervosa, infundibulum, and this median eminence.